Hi there. It's been a while since I did a video, so I figured I would just do one and show you a little bit about what I've been up to. So I'm still playing Minecraft. I'm still having a good time with it. I've been just kind of relaxing, doing it here and there. Um, and I didn't make a video for a while because I didn't really have anything to show for it for a couple reasons. One is I had been doing a lot of really boring work, like hollowing out the inside of the castle, which is, important, but not necessarily doesn't leave lots visually to show off. And then the other thing is I'd also been exploring the world. So instead of building things, I'd actually like taken off in a direction and gone way, way, way far away and just been finding different things and exploring. And so hadn't been building a whole lot for a little while. But all that changed in the last couple days. So um, one thing I've been doing is I've been trying to find ways to add detail to the castle here. So that's one of the biggest challenges with Minecraft is finding a way to make, things distinct enough that it doesn't just look like nothing but repetitive blocks. And so one of the things that I tried to do here is first of all, I've been playing around with little wood and whoops, not sure exactly what, I'm going to do with all this. I thought, well, maybe I could make a balcony and I might change these windows. I might make them instead doorways and could have that be a thing. Up here I was like, or it could just be little like kind of decorative roofs. I don't know, but you just need something to break up the wall. The other thing that I've done is I've like tried to add some moss blocks and stuff in here and there and some cracked blocks. So this is a cracked version of the stone brick block. And this is a regular block. And then this is of course the mossy blocks. I try to add a few of those to just give it a little detail. And the other thing that I've been playing around with is actually like using upside down stone staircases and putting them in here like this, what it actually ends up making them look like is it looks like little pieces of the brick are missing. Just give it a little bit of a kind of aged effect. All these things are just little things to try to help kind of add detail to the castle a little bit. So so I was working on that. The other thing is, I mean, I can at least show you. I don't know if you remember from previous video, but I have made the what is this called? I was gonna say foyer, but that's not right. The courtyard. There we go. Courtyard. So I finally like hollowed out the courtyard here. Now obviously I've got this, when I first laid this thing out, I kind of ended it here. I actually think I'd like to make given the scale of this tower and stuff, I think might potentially want to make this a little bit larger, but honestly I'm not quite sure what I want to do with all that yet. But first things first, at least I have this inside space to work with, so that's nice. I've also done a little bit of inside work, not a lot, just a little bit of beginning. So, I made a stairway up here so you can get to the rampart and walk along that. And I finished completing this hallway. Obviously, it opens up into this room that I haven't done anything with this space yet. Um, However, upstairs, if we were to take the staircase up and go up the rampart, I have done just a little bit. I mean, the main thing I did here was connect. Made the little hallway to connect so that you can continue to walk along the ramparts. Some of that was for just practical reasons of me getting around when I was hollowing everything out. And then I just started the thing. I'm gonna make a staircase up here to this level and have this essentially be probably just one room. We'll just probably keep it this large and then I gotta try to figure out ways to try to put some stuff in here, make it look like it's a room. Figure out how to do that with blocks I have available. That'll be interesting. And then on the other side, I think what I'll do is probably have a stairway that goes down into another sort of room below this, like make a room down here, put a floor in, do something similar like that. So that's not a lot, but obviously I've been doing a little bit. Okay, so the next big thing, though, the main thing to show off in this video is I have created another landmark. So off in the distance, I built this statue. I had some help in the design and by going to other builders on YouTube and on the internet to sort of help figure out how to block this out and create this. But then I placed the statue in the world. It's neat because it's high enough that the clouds sometimes will cover parts of the statue, which is kind of neat. And it's also big enough that, as you can see, this white stuff here, yeah, snow. So that's a layer of snow. Actually, I think... Can't I get rid of that? Yeah. There we go. So, yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Clouds coming over through the statue. But that's also kind of a nice vantage point of the castle. Obviously, I don't have, I have a lot more work to do on that keep/castle. But as I've been I've been kind of standing back and kind of just reflecting on what I've made so far. I must say it looks pretty good. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with what I've been able to do. Like that, honestly, I think looks really good. I think what I would eventually, if I was gonna keep doing this for a long time or long enough, eventually what I would want to do, and this might seem silly, I don't know, but what I would like to do is I'd actually like to transplant, basically tear down this house and rebuild it elsewhere. Probably down, if I've explored over here, and if you go a little ways, you get into kind of some plains area, and maybe do something more like kind of a countryside. I'd like to move that and instead make little village houses more in the style of this keep. Little stone, cobblestone villager houses, and maybe some more farmland and stuff down here. I think that would look really good, and it would make this whole area look like it was kind of a, I don't know, castle keep villager area. I don't know, I don't know what words to use to call it. Um, there's lots of other things that if I continue to enjoy doing this, I definitely have plans. I'd like to make, remember the basement in this house? I don't know if you remember that or not. I'd actually like to make an underground minecart/rail system that goes from the basement through the water. I'd like it to be underwater, not completely under the lake. I'd like it to actually be glass blocks and go through the water and then come up on the underside, inside of the castle. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, so I have some other things I want to do. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been up to. And I really like the statue. I think that turned out really well. Actually, everything's looking pretty good. This house now, which I really like this house, I'd like to rebuild it exactly the way it is, same architecture and everything. It just feels a little out of place. It's too close to this castle to me. The front of it goes nowhere, just ends up essentially a sheer drop off into the water. And I think I would rather put some little village houses that were smaller than this and kind of made this whole area just look like a little lord and peasant thing. So yeah, anyway, that's my update. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.